Everybody, welcome to part 2 of this game on Board Game Arena of Wingspan. Wingspan is very new to the platform, and I've already got an ELO of 6, or Prestige of 6. I don't know what the difference between the ELO and Prestige is, but there's a 49, there's a 75. Arena, Mr. Smuck, and myself all playing. I've gotten first place tied for first in round 3. I'm probably going to get first place round 4. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, though. But yeah, ultimately, Wingspan, small, short little strategy guide that I gave in the first video, but I'll go over it again as you want to put a lot of birds on one area. And, so there's an area to draw bird cards, an area to lay eggs, which allow you to hatch more birds, and then there's an area for gaining food from the bird feeder. And what you want to do is you want to align up. Some of these birds have special powers that give you things, like this bird gives you food, for instance, and it's in the area that gives you food where you're allowed to play it. Some birds can be allowed to be played anywhere. So you could potentially get a bird that gives you food, but you could put it in the lay eggs area. So then you'd never need to go grab food, which is the worst part of the game, is grabbing food. Because it's so unreliable. You have to get it from this dice tray here, which is so unreliable and lucky based, and whatever the other players let you have, that's what you're going to end up with. They're going to take the food you need. But yeah, you want to kind of line up all your birds in one row, especially if it's the lay egg row, and get some food in there, draw some cards maybe in there, and do the normal action of getting eggs in there. So you just you want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with that, or 3 birds, do all 3 of those, 1, 2, 3. And you want to don't count your chickens before they hatch, because don't get cocky. A lot of people, my 2 opponents, thought that I wouldn't be winning this objective right here, and I did sneak up in it at the very end. So alright, looks like somebody played a hummingbird. Sure, I will take a bird seed, I guess. Probably should have taken an invertebrate, but whatever. Alright, confirm that. Because I didn't want to go back and forth on that. Yeah, at the end of the game, I think my goal will be to just draw a bunch of bird cards. And if I have 8 bird cards at the end of the game, 8, then I can get 7 points. If I have 5, I can get 4 points. So, that's my only objective card. Let's see how many points my opponents are going to have from objectives. Okay, 3 points here, 2 points here. So just because I'm at 59 points, they could have like 10 points maybe per one of those green cards. Likely only going to do 7 points. Most of them only go up to 7 points. So let's assume 7 points from each of those. They would still lose, but they would come close to beating me. Okay. Right. Let's go. Playing the hooded merganser. And discard the eggs on these boys. And, yep. That's a good, easiest cost right there. Hooded merganser allows you to repeat a predator power. I'm going to repeat the predator power of the white-faced ibis. And I will do that when I go draw bird cards again. You can't really use their powers when you play a bird, but you can use the powers when you either draw birds, lay eggs, or gain food from the bird feeder. Then you can use the powers of all the cards that have a orange highlighted text on them in that area. So for the rest of the game, my last 2 actions, I plan on just drawing bird cards, I feel. I'll draw 3, then I'll draw another 3, and that will be the whole game. So that's really all I'm going to really be focused on. Right there. Yeah, just drawing bird cards for the rest of the game to get this, maximize those 7 points. Is that smart to do? I mean, maybe I just draw once. That'll give me 3, 4 because of that thing. 5, 6. That'll be enough to get 4 points. And then for my final turn, what should I do? Alright, definitely drawing bird cards. I don't really care where I get them from. I'll draw them all from the deck. Alright, I was hoping for some big birds, but no high pointers there. Do I want to crack an egg to draw one more card? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I don't want to crack an egg. Do not discard the egg. Eggs are worth points at the end of the game. I can repeat a predator power. Well, great, I'll repeat that one, even though it hasn't happened. Roll the one that is not in the bird feeder. I rolled a rat. Didn't roll a fish. That's unfortunate. Now I'm going to hunt for fish again. Roll that one bird card. Did I not get it again? Did not. Alright, all players draw a card. Alright, there's a 5-pointer. I think I may play the American Kestrel, actually. Maybe that's the right move. But yeah, I have one more turn in this game, and then we'll see who wins it at the end. But I think everybody should know what they want to do for their final turns. Just play a really high point bird, probably get 5 points. I will say I might consider. No, it doesn't make sense to play the high point 5-point bird. That's really the only right answer here. But yeah, that's how this one's gonna end. Maybe lay eggs. How close am I to the winning objective? So I can just click on it actually and see where I'm at. You have 2 towards this. If the tile scored now, you would receive 4 points. So I'm at 2nd place, that means. So I do need to lay more eggs then. So maybe for my final turn, I actually lay 3 eggs. That'll be 3 points instead of 5 points, but it will get me 3 more points, potentially. So I'm going to lay eggs. I'm not really thinking this through very much, but that's 2 more in that nest. And then, sure, I'll put 1 more in a random nest. Okay. I'm going to confirm that. Ooh, Rena can lay an egg now on another nest. Ooh, so Rena's got 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot repeat any brown powers, and that really irks me, but whatever. The northern mockingbird should have been able to copy the song sparrow. I think it should have. Maybe there's an FAQ that says they can't. But we're going to... I have way too much food at the end of this game. Just look at that. So much food. If you have that much food at the end of the game, you're doing something wrong. Let's hope I get the round end, but I think my opponent is going to lay a bunch of eggs. Yep. So that's 3, 4, 5. Am I miscounting anything? So that's 5. Wonder why they chose to put an egg right there. That's 5. And I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're letting me have it. They're wanting me to win. So odd. Very odd. Do they not know that they can click on this thing and see who's winning? I have 3. Yeah. Oh no, it's birds with eggs. It's not the amount of eggs. So I would have won regardless. Okay. Well, that's cool. Ooh, things may have changed though. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to win. Mr. 5MK from behind comes in, gets the third one. So, all right, here's counting up the ending points. Birds 36 points. Bonus points 4 for me. End round of goals 18. Eggs 10. Food on cards 6. Not food that you keep. Food is worthless at the end of the game. All right, 74-point ending. Pretty low score, actually. All right, she had the wetlands, birds that can only live in water. Huge points for bonuses. Nice. Ending at 68. Pretty close to myself. And then Mr. 5MK. Tons of points from birds. Ooh, 11 bonus points. Oh, it didn't work for one of theirs. Birds with body parts in their name, they never got more than one. Ooh, we tied. Tie goes to the person who has the most food, I believe. Wow, unused food tokens. So remember how I was saying it's really a shame I had so much food? Well, it's a good thing I did, fellas. And guess who was feeding me that food? Mr. 5MK. So there we go. Got my first true victory of Wingspan. But then I got a trophy that said 1-2 consecutive ones. So what does that mean? I think that's an alpha testing that went into beta testing, and then I finally finished the game when it was on the platform. So anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.